So here you are, you were in prison. What did you do to increase your faith while you were in prison? You read what?
You know what? First of all, I prayed. But I became weak in the spirit without the Word of God because I was a new Christian, just
Yeah.
a year or something, baptized in the church, in Baptist church, and didn't know what to do. And I prayed and fasting. And when you don't have a food in prison, it's a crime for them. They came and they forced me and tortured me to put the tube with the liquid through the nose to my stomach to put the water and liquid, kind of that I will stop my fasting. So but fasting is a prayer also,
Yeah.
And I received the book. I said, could you give me something to read? The Bible. No. So, and I said, what? They said, we have some fantasies. What are fantasies? And God just enlightened me from the list, Robinson Crusoe. And I said, give me that, Robinson Crusoe. I saw the movie, but never read it. And I don't know why God put it. And I read it, and it was pages of the Bible there when the Robinson taught Friday.
Yeah.
It's like ABC lessons, Sunday school. And I got that like a treasure,
There's a song that says, God will make a way where there seems to be no way.
Exactly.
And He made a way.
Sovereign
through that
God.
story. Isn't that amazing? So when Margaret Thatcher and Ronald Reagan and them got together and they released so many members of faith, people of faith.
Sure.
What did you do when you got out? How old were you? Been 2 years? Were you in your early 20s?
Yes, it was early 20s, and when I get out, I thought what to do, because the friends who was arrested with me, they immigrated to the West.
To the West.
To the West, to England mostly.
Oh, to England.
So, and they asked me to go with them as well, but I received a different call to stay in Russia. It was 87 when I was released, 87. So, and I said, I want to preach now because I feel the spirit, the air of spirit,
Yeah.
So I began to preach on a street, and they could not arrest me anymore. I preached on the street of Nevsky Prospect and, Palace Square, which is the main crowded places, and play my music. And it was a church. Just I return every day, the same square, the main square, and I found 300 people came back next day. 500 people came back next day. So we rent the hall, and it was a church. We called it Christ Church. And actually, it became the first mega church in Soviet Union.
Now, how long did you stay there as a minister in Russia?
In Russia, I actually full-time ministry 35 years, since 79. And a big shift right now. I'm a missionary to America.
Now, how did that take place? I know that you said as soon as you knew you were going to be a missionary to America that you adopted a lot of the culture of America, the flags and 4th of July and everything, to be able to prepare yourself really to...
That's kind of like Thanksgiving spirit, because I received first name Jesus from America. Then, in God we trust, religious tractate, the flyer, so to say, in God we trust. Wow, who they are. And then the Bible itself from America, missionaries, brothers. And then when they learn about me from media and from, with brother Andrew, open doors, he really put that old publicity in the United States. They invited me to be ordained. And it was Christ Church, Nashville, Tennessee. So,
and when were you ordained there at
91.
Christ Church? In 1991.
1991, I was ordained with all that bishops and all brothers and Lon Cunningham from the YWAM, and of course pastors of Christ Church, and I feel important. So, and I returned to Russia, and after 2000, I heard the voice of God. Prepare yourself to go to America to be a missionary.
Pastor Tim, I want to thank you for coming in and coming
Thank you.
from Nashville to Knoxville to talk to us, and we
My
appreciate
pleasure.
you so much for coming in, and thank you.
Thank you for letting me do that.
And we'll see you next time.
The Soviet Russia, it's anti-American. And rock music, they count as enemy music. But in Soviet Union, you have no freedom at all. Putin was an agent of KGB. I was arrested. That KGB people, an agent, they gave me a hard time. Nashville was the first city when I came in '91. I love in God we trust. I love everything and appreciate everything in America.